The Warriors' origins. The origin of the Baseball Furies. New York City, 1979. The streets are wild. The night is dangerous. And only the strongest crews survive. But among the many gangs that ruled the night, one stood out, not just for their violence but for their style. Face paint like warriors of the diamond. Bats gripped like gladiators. They were silent, deadly. And unlike any other gang that roamed the Bronx, they were the Baseball Furies. Before the film The Warriors made them infamous, the Baseball Furies were already legends in the underground. But where did they come from? Some say their roots trace back to a washed-up minor league player named Johnny "Slug" Donovan. Once a rising star in the Yankees farm system, Slug's career ended after a bench-clearing brawl left him banned for life. Bitter and broken, he drifted into the Bronx, where he found street kids with nowhere to go. But he saw potential, not in their fists but in their rhythm, their loyalty, their precision. He taught them discipline, drills, coordination, and the art of intimidation. He painted their faces like demons from the outfield. He made them swing bats like they were born with them in their hands. Slug's vision wasn't baseball. It was war. The Furies didn't talk. They didn't shout. They didn't show off. They simply appeared, like ghosts from Yankee Stadium's dark side. Their uniforms were old-school pinstripes, worn and tattered. Their faces painted like nightmares, jack-o'-lantern grins, war stripes, demonic eyes. Each Fury was both player and predator. Their bats? Customized. Weighted. Some said they had nails in them. One crack of a Fury bat could end a fight before it began. They trained every night in the shadows of the Bronx Park. Not just for territory but for respect. For fear. Slug gave them a code. No guns. No drugs. No unnecessary noise. Their weapon was presence. Their power was unity. The Furies believed in silent domination. They didn't chase territory, they made others fear stepping into theirs. And if you crossed their diamond, you were already out. Then came that night, when every gang in the city was summoned by Cyrus. A meeting that was supposed to unify, not divide. But after Cyrus was gunned down, chaos erupted. The Warriors were wrongly blamed, and every gang wanted them dead. When the Warriors ran through Riverside Park, they met the Furies. No words, just a stare. And then, the chase. Baseball bats clashed with sheer willpower. The Warriors ran. They fought. And for the first time the Furies were outplayed. But that night only made their legend grow. Because even in defeat, their image haunted the city. Over time, stories spread. Some said the Furies were inspired by Japanese samurai gangs. Others believed they were an art collective turned violent. There were even whispers that Slug Donovan never existed at all. Just an urban myth passed between rooftops and subway tunnels. But one thing's for sure. The Baseball Furies weren't just a gang. They were a message. A warning. Style can kill. Silence can dominate. And fear wears pinstripes. Today the Baseball Furies live on, not in turf wars but in pop culture. From action figures to street art, from fan cosplay to music videos. They're symbols of a time when gangs ruled New York. And whether real or myth, the origin of the Furies still echoes in the city's shadows. Whenever a bat swings in silence,